To help my beautiful kids, me and Jennifer's beautiful kids, Mike and Sophia, went through the toughest time this year. Um, their mother, my wife, Jennifer, passed away, dealing with 10 years of cancer, the most strongest woman alive, the most powerful mother. I love her with all my heart forever and ever. My beautiful mother, Josephine, passed away 2 weeks later. This has been the hardest time. I hate even saying it. I hate saying it, but it's a benefit concert because my kids need help, and I'm using my musical talents, my piano ability to help raise money with Cash Apps. In other words, entertainment tips for me entertaining you and performing you. As far as what's happening emotionally to us, words can't describe it. Words can't describe it. So that's why sometimes it's best I just play the music. I play the piano. I express myself better with the piano than I do with words because I'm too hurt. I can't even talk about it anymore. My heart is too broken. Really not doing great with it. But here's acceptance seems to be the hardest word or the hardest thing, whichever you like better. I can't do any copyrighted music, unfortunately, but this is all original music by Richie Lavoie, aka the Apefather. If I play copyrighted music, it will affect the live stream. It will not be eligible for monetization. But once again, this is a benefit concert, to help my children, Michael and Sophia. We had a very tough year. Their mom and their grandmother passed away. This is my beautiful wife, my beautiful mother, Josephine, and my wife, Jennifer. After a 10-year battle with cancer, God bless her. I really can't talk about it anymore because I'm getting myself. There's people here. It's just very heartbroken. I'm just very heartbroken. I can't even talk about it anymore. So I'm trying to play music because I'm really, I'm a mess. I miss my wife and my mom so much. You have no idea. Let me do a quick song for both of them. This is a song I wrote for my wife, Jennifer, the greatest mother, the greatest wife, my best friend, my partner in life. This is Jennifer. this music on the piano because it's just I'm having a tough one here. Tough day today. Tough day today. You know, I'm starting to realize that this is actually real. Or you're living like a normal life, Rachel. I'm somewhat living a normal life. When my kids get home, I'm going to be thinking about what to feed them too. So we both have that in common, but I'm also dealing with a lot of hurt, a lot of discomfort. My head is killing me, my heart. I just feel like I feel like a lot of heartache and can't breathe. I'm like so shot over this because I'm realizing, Rachel, I'm realizing that it's real. This is real. You know, I blocked it out for about 2 months in my head, kind of hoping that this was a dream, hoping this wasn't real, hoping that this was a dream, that this was not real. I know you might think I'm like crazy, but I was convincing myself that this was not real. So I didn't realize it's real. And I'm not going to see my wife anymore. I'm not going to see my mom. Well, maybe we'll see them one day. But it's just too difficult to live my life. You know, you have to understand, for 27 years, I saw my wife every day of my life for 27 years. My mother, 47 years, I saw her every day since I was born. So this is very, 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 very hard. This is very hard. I don't know if you'll be able to do me a favor, Rachel. I know that you're not able to, make any types of contribution, but could you at least type out my Cash App for me? It's the $RichardLevoi, and I'll just pin the comment for others. It's the $RichardLevoi, $RichardLevi as in Victor OI. Once again, is the $RichardLevoi, capital RichardLevi, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, O as in Oreo, I as in Idaho. So once again, it's $RichardLevoi, capital RI. You got it. Thank you, Rachel. That's it. If anyone out there is cool enough to do an entertainment tip as I play music, it goes to help me and my beautiful wife's children, Michael and Sophia. Their mom passed away. Their grandma passed away. It was the hardest year of our life. Thank you, Rachel. Hardest year of our life. And I'm just going to keep playing music because I got to be there for them. We're going to do a little lover's game. My wife was my beautiful best friend and my lover. All this is original music by Richie Lavoie. You always know how I feel inside, even if I don't say a word. Your sarcastic smile, laughing eyes, acting so absurd. When I'm mad, I try to hide it all from you, but I can't. You always see right through. This is how we play our love's game. Play our love's game. You always know just what to say to make all my troubles go away. I'm to talk you into feeling bad when I was wrong in a way. You give me love when I'm in the mood for it. You drive me crazy and you never quit. This is how we play our lover's game. We play our lover's game. wife loved that song. I always play Boogie Woogie. Please consider doing an entertainment tip, and I'll do some Boogie Woogie for you. The $ RichardLevoi. It's the Cash App. It's right on the bottom where it's under the Rachel Velasquez. Right here in the chat. Just go to the bottom of the chat. You'll see the Rachel Velasquez. Just click on that. I hope I pronounced that right. And you'll see the Cash App. The $ RichardLevoi. capital RichardLevoi. Basically what I'm looking to do is play some music in exchange for entertainment tips to help a family in need. My beautiful family went through a tragedy this year. My wife, after a 10-year battle with cancer, but she was a warrior. She passed away 2 weeks later. My beautiful mother, who had a triple bypass and COPD, passed away. This has been the hardest time for our family. I'm focusing right now trying to be a great dad, and I'm using my music abilities to play the piano in exchange for entertainment tips on the piano for the music, and it benefits the kids. So once again, we're going to do some music. This is actually a really cool song. This is a calypso. It's a Caribbean song I wrote. It's called People Change. I wrote this in the grill, man. I wrote this in Jamaica, man. 2, 3, 4. Do it again. La di da 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 di da. La di da 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 di da. Some people change the color of their hair, maybe start a new look. Some people change their jobs, like turning pages in a book. None of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you feel for me? It all happened so suddenly. And I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. After everything we have been through, it seems so strange. Guess the answer is people change. La di da 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 di da. Some people change their names, maybe start a new look. Some people change the places that they live, looking for something different. None of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you feel for me? It all happened so suddenly. And I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. After everything we have been through, it seems so strange. Guess the answer is people change. Little steel drum man. None of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you It all happened so suddenly. I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. Oh, after everything we've been through, it seems so strange. Guess the answer is people change. Yeah, yeah, la di da 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 di da. Yeah, yeah, la di da 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 di da. It takes too much energy to do that song. Thank you, thank you. So if anybody could be cool enough, this is a benefit concert to help my kids out, to do a very small Cash App. You know, it's on the bottom of the screen here. It's where you see the Rachel comment. If you go down Rachel Velasquez, if you click on that, you'll see the Cash App $ RichardLevoi. It could be just a couple of bucks. A very, very small Cash App will make a major difference here. I don't know. Rachel, all I could do is what I'm doing. That's all I could do. I wish I could do more. I don't know what else to do, Rachel. I don't know what else to do. You know, I'm so down. I'm so depressed. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, Rachel. That's how I'm taking care of myself. Playing the piano. The piano's always saved me in my life. It's always saved me, Rachel. So a little Rocky Balboa music. Little Rocky Balboa. I got my Mike Tyson shirt on here. I'm sorry to hear that, Mason. God bless everybody. Anyone with a good heart to do a very small Cash App. This is a benefit concert to help my kids who had the toughest year of their lives. I had the toughest year of my life. I don't want to say it anymore. You know, my beautiful wife passed away from a 10-year battle with cancer. My beautiful mother, Josephine, passed away. I eat, Rachel. I'm definitely eating, but I'm disgusted, Rachel. I can't believe this is even real. You know, I just can't believe it. My wife was so strong, Rachel. You know, she was the most powerful girl. You would never think that this could have happened. Even though she had cancer, she never showed she had cancer. This poor girl got aspiration pneumonia out of the blue. And I don't know what happened after that. It's like, it was a terrible thing. I don't even want to think about it no more. I'm so disgusted. I can't believe this is real life. I just can't. I can't believe it. My wife was so important to me. She was everything to me. She was everything to our children. She was the whole world. And now she's gone. And then if that wasn't enough, right? 2 weeks later, God's got to take my mother too? You got to be shitting me. You got to be kidding me. You got to take my mom 2 weeks after my wife? It's too much. Look, Mason, I don't know if you're being serious, but when someone tells you that it's the worst year of their life and you're saying it's the best year of your life, I mean, I know you feel lost, but I understand what you're trying to say, man. You felt like it was things were going well for you, but it's still not appropriate, man. Come on, please. I know you didn't mean anything by it, but people don't know how to talk in this world. People don't know how to talk. I'm sorry about if you're really telling the truth. That's if this is real, I'm very sorry about it, man. All right, let me get rid of this guy. This guy's an idiot. I'm sorry. God bless you, Rachel. I'm very, very sorry. God bless. God bless your papa. God bless. Look, it just doesn't seem right. She was only 46. I get it. We all have to go at some point, but not at 46 years old. Not when you have two kids. Not when you have a son that's 14 and a daughter that's 11. Okay, this is where life is not fair. I feel like we were robbed. I feel like I want an explanation from God, right? It's horrible. This whole thing is horrible. It was my wife's wishes to be cremated. I didn't want to do it. I did it for her because that's what she wanted. This whole thing sucks. The whole thing absolutely sucks. This whole thing is just breaking my heart. No one understands how much. It is breaking my heart. It is breaking my heart. And all I'm trying to do is be there for my kids at this point. I just want to be a great dad. And I can appreciate it if somebody would say, you know what, man? Here's an entertainment tip for your piano playing, man. Thank you for the entertainment. Here's a small entertainment tip. You go right to the Cash App. It's below. It's the Rachel Velasquez. Am I saying it right, Rachel? Is it Rachel Velasquez? If you go below in this chat right here, you go below, you'll see Rachel Velasquez. Just click on that. You'll see the Cash App, $ Richard Levoi, $ capital RichardLevoi. No space, no underscore in between my first and last name. Thank you. I'm very sorry that you went through that, Rachel. But, all I can tell you is this. 46 years old is too young. Listen, my father passed away. He was 70. Okay. God bless him. My mom passed away 75. God bless her. But 46 is too young. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. This can't be happening, but it happened. And now I have to live my whole life without my beautiful Jennifer. Okay, God, I am pissed. Why couldn't you save her? Okay, you knew that she had two kids. We have two children. We were so happy. I can't stand about life is this. This is why I can't stand about effing life, okay? I can't stand that you're so happy, right? Just a couple of months ago, I had the most happiest life in the world. And then something happens dramatic like this where in a 2-week period, you lose your wife and your mother. How's that possible? But this wasn't a better place right now, Rachel. Look, for my wife, my wife was needed here. Okay, my wife was needed here. God bless your papa, okay? But my wife was needed here. She was needed here. And that's it. And I'm not going to change my thinking process. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen a month from now. It's not going to happen a year from now. It's not going to happen 10 years from now. It's not going to happen 50 years from now. Okay? She was too young. This was not right. 9/11 was not right. Okay? She got cancer because she was an innocent person, just like thousands of people, right? All those innocent people that went to work that day. Where was God that day? Where was God? You're going to let people come in and do an act of terror like that? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. What's happening here? I'm just pissed. I used to always believe in God. I was the biggest supporter of God. I rewrote a song. God is on our side. wants us to win. New lives we begin. Don't you know that God is on our side? And it's going to be a wild ride. He wants us to win. New lives we begin. You have to believe deep inside your heart, God is watching over us from the start. Live upon our side, and in this dark tunnel there is a light that God shines so bright for you and me. Can't you see? Don't you know that God is on our side? So as you can see, I was a big supporter of God. Rachel, I tell you something. She wasn't in pain and suffering with cancer at all. I'm going to tell you something. I know it's hard to believe, but if you saw my wife, see, you're new to the channel, I think, right? She had an AMC, it was called the Wiggalicious. If you put in like Wiggalicious, I know it's hard to spell, you know, Angry Jen, Men Suck. She used to joke around. We tried to be like Ralph Crandon and Alice, from the Honeymooners. We used to joke around. She had a channel called Wiggalicious. If you type in AMC Wiggalicious and Angry Jen, Men Suck is a joke. It's just all a joke, you know. You could see her. She didn't look, she wasn't in any pain. She wasn't suffering. She was fine. It was her daughter's birthday on January 17th, and she was singing happy birthday to her daughter. Completely fine. Completely fine. This happened like, it wasn't even the cancer. Like I said, it was aspiration pneumonia. And it's like she went from being fine to coughing. And next thing you know, I don't want to get into it, but it's just, this happened like, look, back in 2017, we had a real scare. That was like that was when I really thought that she could pass away. Not now. Not now. Then, in 2017, she had cancer on her liver, and she went into septic shock. And what happened was they told me, Rich, this doesn't look good. We're going to try to get the cancer off the liver, but it does not look good. Her mother, at that point, shockingly, got acute leukemia. Another person, completely healthy, nothing wrong with her. Everyone was shocked. Nothing wrong with her. Her mother, Linda, gets acute leukemia, passes away in 2 weeks. Jennifer, her daughter, makes a full recovery, a miraculous miracle recovery. Now, we always believed, me and my wife, that her mother saved her. Her mother said something like, look, take me, save my daughter. But maybe it was only for a certain limited period of time. I don't know, because all of this stuff seems so weird to me. Maybe it was only for eight years. That's it. Because the way that this whole thing went down, it makes no sense. I'm never going to get it. It makes no sense. Just doesn't add up. I'm sorry. And I need things to add up. Rachel, I'm telling you, listen to me. I'm telling you, Rachel, you can't act certain things. You can't act. Look, Rachel, I accept my wife passed away. Listen to me. I accept she passed away. But I'm telling you, look, the only way you'll believe me is to look at her YouTube channel. Okay? You go look at her YouTube channel and you go watch videos. You tell me if you think this is a sick girl. Okay? That's what you need to do. Rather than for us to go back and forth with this, go watch her YouTube videos. Go watch her YouTube videos and you tell me what you think. Okay? Because you're going to look at them and you're going to say, why? You're going to say, huh? That's what you're going to say. It doesn't make any sense. It's shocking. It's shocking. What are you going to do? I don't know how to spell it. Wiggalicious. If you type in Wiggalicious, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Wiggalicious, you can figure it out. Type in AMC, Wiggalicious AMC, and you can put Jen, Men Suck. It's a joke. It was just a joke. We were comedians. Thank you very much. Anybody who has a good heart to please consider to do a entertainment tip on my Cash App. It's to benefit the kids, Mike and Sophia. Just try to be a great dad right now. And we lost our income that was coming in. I was my wife's caretaker. We lost that income. It was our household income and my mother's income. So we lost around $7,000 a month, which people would have the good heart to say, here's a little tip. Thank you for the piano playing. You'll see it right below on this chat. It's the Rachel Velasquez. If you click on that and you type in the $RichardLevoi, that's the Cash App right there. You see it? $RichardLevoi. Anything, $5, $10, entertainment tip would be greatly appreciated. I miss my wife so much, you know. This is called You Can't Live Without Your Heart. Can't live without your heart. Take your time, Rachel. You'll see it for yourself, and you're going to be like, what? You're going to be in shock. You know, you're going to be in shock. That's literally how she looked a few days before she got, sick. It happened so quick. My kids are in shock. Look, my mom, I'll tell you it's different. All right, Rachel, my mom, it's different. Okay. My mom got the triple bypass in 2018. Ever since then, I'll tell you the truth. She wasn't mobile. She wasn't moving. I kept telling her, I said, Ma, you got to get up. You got to walk. I did everything to help her, Rachel. I got her a beautiful apartment with her cousin the cousin drove. I wanted them to go out for dinner. I wanted them to get their hair done. I wanted them to do things together. But she just didn't want to get up. She kind of lost that zest for life, I don't know. My father passed away in 2020. Maybe she went into a depression. She didn't want to get up. She didn't want to move. And she was like that from 2018. So that's why I kind of felt in my heart. I said, Ma, she was in rehab several times. Hospitals, doctors. I said, Ma, you have to get up. You got to walk. You got to move. So I wasn't completely shocked, okay, with my mom. It's sad because my grandmother Anna lived until 97. I always had that hope that my mother could do the same. This was her mother. But she made it to 75, not too bad. Her dream was always to see her grandchildren grow up, and she succeeded in seeing her grandchildren grow up. Plus, she raised me wonderfully, and she saw me grow up. So my mom, there's peace in my heart. There's peace. Not for my wife, Jennifer. Nah, there's no peace in my heart. There's anger. There is such anger and frustration that she was only 46, this girl. And what happened to her so quickly, I'll never, ever get over it. I'll never forget it. And I just feel that God was unfair to me. God was unfair to my children, our children. This was unfair. We were robbed. Girls, look, I'm sorry. 46, too young. She shouldn't have even got cancer in the first place, this poor girl. And so many people that worked during 9/11 should not have passed away. Such a tragedy. I pray for all the innocent families in 9/11 every single day. I'm going to do a song dedicated to everyone that lost a loved one in 9/11. All right, this is called I'm a New Yorker. It's an original song I wrote. New York, baby, in the heart and the soul, forever and ever. I'm a New Yorker, nothing's gonna stand in my way. I'm a New Yorker, fighting to pass traffic every day. Got places to go, people to see, every second counts in New York City. I'm a New Yorker, need a lot of cash to get by. I'm a New Yorker, my dreams limits are to the sky. Gotta be the best, can't settle for less if you're gonna make it in New York City. Little piano solo blows you away. I'm a New Yorker, need a line of... Oh, thank you, Julia. I'm a New Yorker, wanna see my face on billboards. I'm a New Yorker, my name in lights is on my reward. Hard work and determination, sacrifice and motivation, going to do what it takes. I'm a New Yorker, I'm determined to reach the top. I'm a New Yorker, I have to keep moving and never stop. This city never sleeps, neither do I. Gotta keep working hard until I die to make it. I'm a New Yorker, I can't stop till I make it in New York. Take care, Rachel. God bless you. If anybody would have the good heart to do a small entertainment tip on my Cash App, it helps my kids out. It helps my family out. We had the hardest year of our life. My beautiful wife, Jennifer, passed away after the 10-year battle with cancer, fighting the good fight. My beautiful mother, after triple bypass, COPD, passed away 2 weeks later. I cannot tell you the hard life that we now have. It was so beautiful. We were all so happy. I don't want to think about it no more because, thank you, Rachel. I get very, very down. I get very upset. I can't believe this is real. I don't want to accept it's real. I know it's real, but I don't want to accept it. The only thing I want to accept is that I want to honor my wife and honor my mother and take care of my two beautiful kids. But I need your love and I need your support. That's why I'm playing the piano for all of you. I'm playing the piano for all of you in the hopes that someone will have the good heart to do a nice tip. You know, when you're in like a piano bar, you know, when you're in a piano bar and you see a piano player playing, well, you give them a tip, right? You put that tip in the tip jar. Now, if you don't have Cash App, a lot of people say you could always do a super chat. Cash App is the preferred method only because we get it instantly. It's very low fees. And if you do a super chat, it takes about a month and a half for us to get its high fees, about 30%. But if you could only do a super chat, you can only do a super chat, right? Hey, what's up, Yellow? So that's basically it. I'm going to do a fun song for us right now. This one's called Feeling Good Tonight. This one is about going out and actually having a drink, Yellow. Once in a while you need a nice cold one, right? Have a good time. 3, 4. Paychecks low, bills are high. All I wanna do is get by to survive. Car broke down, can't get around. Now the bus takes me all over town. The landlord says my rent is late. Can't afford to go on a date. I know it's not the smartest thing to hit the bar, but I feel like a king. Feeling good tonight. Woke up the next day, the party's over, I go back to work today. So bored, I cannot wait until Friday night when I can take a break from the same old routine. I wanna feel like I'm in a dream. Reality is so overrated. I wanna feel like I am sedated. Feeling good tonight, look at all solo. Saxophone. Woke up the next day, the party's over, I go back to work today. So bored, I cannot wait until Friday night when I can take a break. Oh! Feeling good tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Yellow. Thank you. Let's go. Feeling good tonight. You know what would make me feel good tonight? If everybody could find it in their hearts to do an entertainment tip for the piano player. This is to benefit my 2 kids, Sophia, who's 11, Michael, who's 14. We had the hardest year of our life. Please. My beautiful wife, their mother, passed away after a 10-year battle with cancer. 2 weeks later, their grandma, my beautiful mother, passed away after triple bypass and COPD. Hardest year of our life. Just determined to be the greatest dad I could possibly be right now. And I'm using my music abilities to raise money for my kids, okay? Because we did lose our household income. I was making money as my wife's caretaker. Unfortunately, that money is gone. My beautiful mother, who is contributing with her income, that income is gone. We're down about $7,000 right now a month. We need to get in a lot of cash apps, a lot of tips. But you could start it off by doing one for something small, $5, $10, $20, whatever you want to do. The Cash App is below. You'll see it right in this chat. If you go below, you'll see that Rachel Velasquez. That is the pinned comment. Go to the pinned comment at the bottom of this chat. Click on it. You'll see my Cash App. It's right inserted. The $ RichardLevoi. And like I said, I'm raising money for my kids, man. I have a daughter who's 11 years old. I have my son, 14. They lost their, well, I don't want to say the word lost. I take that back because I believe in spirit. My wife and my mother will stay with us forever. But my wife, Jennifer, their mom passed away. 2 weeks later, my mother and their grandmother passed away. We had the most horrible year. I don't even think about it, man. But I'm just trying to be a good dad. I'm using my music ability to help them out, because we lost money. My wife, I was making like $3,000 a month. I was her caretaker because she had stage 4 cancer. I was at home. I was caring for my wife, caring for my mom. We lost her income. It was our whole household income. $7,000 a month. I don't care about money. I care about my wife. I care about my mother, my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my beautiful mother, Josephine. But anybody, if you guys could be cool enough, check out the Cash App below. You'll see it in the pinned comment below in this chat. Rachel Velasquez. You'll see it right next to it, the $ Richard Levoi. This one goes out to my mother, Josephine. God bless you, my mother, my beautiful mom. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. Years passed us by, and I realized how much I've learned from you. Mistakes I made, you showed me the way to make it all brand new. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. You always believe that I can achieve everything that I dream, until that day. Ignore what they say, follow your destiny. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. I love you, Mom, my beautiful mother, Josephine. Once again, if anybody could do a very small Cash App, it would be greatly appreciated as an entertainment tip for the piano player. It's right below. You'll see it in the pinned comment. Rachel Velasquez. Rachel Velasquez. $ Richard Levoi. Anyway, I'm going to run right now, guys. I'm going to come back in a little bit, not too long. Just when I don't get too much support, I got to end the live. But I love all of you. Hopefully next live, you guys are going to consider to do something. God bless.